Okay, now that I have demonstrated the first approach for managing the submodules or subproject using the Git submodule, I would like to now demonstrate managing a sub projects and submodules using Git branching. For doing that, I will use the same files and I will not create a new project and files, and I will first of all use this command rmdir/s.git because I am using on Windows. Depending on your operating system, you might use another command, and here I say yes. If you are on Mac, probably you can use rm-rf.git, but I'm on Windows, and you can also use rmdir.git. Probably you can also remove the git, and if I write now git status, it says fatal, not a git repository. And if I go to cd my app, I want to see if I still have the git, and still I have the git, so I'm using rmdir/s.git, and it should also remove the git repository from this project. And I go back cd to my project and I say git status. I have the git, so I am using the rmdir/s.git, and it has been removed now from this component as well. So one other thing in which we need to clean this repository is like remove the origin, because the origin is no, it's not, it doesn't have anymore the origin, because we completely deleted this git initialization from this project. So I go back here, I want to check, okay, we don't have any git here, so to make sure, we also delete the submodules and move it to the recycle bin. So here we have these pure files again, my project for the backend, my app for the front end, and a couple of files. So let us do this for the git branching. For doing that, I would like to create like a git ignore file. This is for ignoring the files, and here I would like to ignore the my app, whatever is in the my app and whatever is in my project. I would like to ignore it, and also I would like to ignore like something like this, just to make sure that this my app and my project are ignored completely. So if I write git init and I say git status, then I'm sure that my app still is there. And okay, this is spelling is incorrect, it should be my app. And if I write git status, then my app is not anymore in the repository. So if I write git add.git commit -m initial commit, now I have committed everything here, and I can go to my app, cd my app, and here it is not a git repository. Yes, it is already a git repository, because we created this git init outside, like in the root of the folder, so it should be a git repository. And now I would like to do one thing, go to the GitHub repository. So let me go to GitHub, I'm just showing it in a second. Okay, I'm going to GitHub. I would like to create a new repository, like the name should be multi-project repo branching demo. I'm naming it this, and then create this repository, create repository, and yeah, copy this link because I would like to create the origin. Go back, git remote, add origin. I'm adding the origin to the root of the repository. Then I go to my app, and or maybe let's stay here and I just hit push origin master to push the files. So if I go here to the repository, update it, I can see all these files in the root. However, I don't still have any branches, and also I don't have the my app and my projects here. So it means that only I have committed the ones in the master repository, like the files in which I would like. So to keep track of these sub projects, I can go to these sub projects. Let's go to them and I say get status. Here I would like to create a branch out of the master because probably it's not a good idea, because the files in which are in this master, these are these files. So let me just initialize this, and it is initialized empty git repository. So now this my app is already like a separate has its separate tracking git. So here I would like to say git status, and I can see all of these files here. These are related to my app, and I can say git and I'm on the master branch, git add everything, like all the file, git commit -m initial commit, and this is committed, like that's just one line, and we can see there is one commit and it is on the master branch. And now I would like to do one other thing. So because this name is master and we already have like committed everything here to the master branch, I would like to change, like create a new branch, git branch, like feature branch my app. And if I do this, git checkout feature branch my app, and now we are in the feature branch my app. And yeah, so I would like to do one thing, just to delete the master branch. And yeah, now if I write git status, or if I write git branch -r, there is nothing. So I say git push origin. I think I don't have an origin. If I check, no, there is no origin. So let's add the URL from here, like copy from here, branching demo, and I write it git remote add origin. Just add this file, and then git push origin feature branch, and the name is my app. If I write this, I should be able to push everything to the repository. If I check, there is now two branches, like the master branch and the feature branch my app. We can do the same for the other project. Like I go back, cd my project. So here I'm just initializing a repository, initializing a git repository, and if I say git status, I should see the files. I add them to the staging area and then commit them as an initial commit. So if I write git status, we are on the master branch. I'm creating a branch out of this, like feature branch my project, and then I am just check out to this branch, feature branch my project, and I can see that okay, I'm on this feature branch my project. I'm deleting this master branch, git branch -d master. So master is deleted. I'm checking if I have a remote. I don't have the remote, so I'm going back to the multi-project repo branching demo, and I just copy the link, and yeah, I'm writing git remote add origin. I'm adding the origin, and if I write git push origin feature branch my project, then I can see that everything is committed. And if I go back to the repository, I can see that okay, I have master branch, feature branch my app, feature branch my project. So this is another way of managing a multi-sub project repository and a multi-project or a multi-sub module by using various git branching. Of course, this is not only related to the backend or front end. in a project, you need modules related to machine learning, you need modules relating to deployment like Kubernetes and so on, and you can use also this branching. However, I can imagine that one suitable use case would be for cases in which you have a lot of branches and you need a lot of branches for creation.